How long we known each other, Ken? I ever break a promise to you? You just shut your mouth and let me do my thing. All right. Come here.
Morning, Shelby.
Morning, Molly. I'm yours. I'll go to hell.
This movie is really a pretty classic underdog story. At the time, in the Le Mans 24-hour race, it was dominated by Ferrari, and it seemed every year he would go and every year he would win, and he was just the master builder and designer of these beautiful cars that were famous around the world for being kind of the epitome of perfection. They were both old. They were both in their 40s. Like, Miles was at the end of his run, really, and this was his last chance. And so the movie really follows that dynamic, that relationship, and all those dynamics within it, as these two guys who are very different but have a deep and abiding respect for each other attempt to do the impossible.
And that's it, folks. Ferrari wins the 24 Hours of Le Mans for the 5th consecutive year.
Certainly, anytime you make a movie about a particular subset of human beings, right, and in this case it's car lovers, you know, presumably you'll have those people, like we have them at Hello, you know, because this is a movie where you're going to be able to recreate that time and that life and these cars that people really love. For me, as somebody who, I'm not I grew up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, like taking the subway, so I didn't grow up in a car culture. The fact that I loved the movie, you know, when I read it, you know, that's what got me excited about it, because hopefully we can get the people who are into car culture, and then the people who just want to see a great movie, you know, kind of a great underdog story.
You said Ford makes ugly little cars in ugly factories. And he called you fat, sir. We're gonna bury Ferrari at Le Mans.
What I loved about it when I first read it was that it's incredibly relatable, because this relationship is the centerpiece of the movie. But you really feel what this means to both of them individually. You go back to the home with Ken Miles, and you see his relationship with his wife and his son. You see what's at stake and the crossroads he's at, the financial trouble he's in, and you get that with Shelby as well. You know, this is an inflection point in both of their lives. They need each other in order to have the outcome that they both need to have happen. But they fight like brothers, you know, which is, you know, they drive each other pretty, you know, crazy, which is a lot of fun. It's like a classic buddy movie.
La exposición El Testigo de Jesús Abad Colorado cumple un año y se suma a las conmemoraciones por la masacre de Bojayá. ¿Quiere verla? Siga este enlace.